Good morning, boys and girls. It's great to see you again. I'm going to have a quick chat with you about what we're going to do today with our look sight word. You know how to read your look book. We've done that for 2 days. We did it on Tuesday and Wednesday. So what's today? It's not Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday. It's Thursday. Thursday is the day. You're right. Today is Thursday. So you already read your book a lot this week. And if you haven't already read it with your parents or read it to your parents, then you should, because you'll be an expert by now. So that's the lookbook. So practice that again today, because we're going to be moving on to a new sight word next week. The other thing I need you to do is do our look spot and dot worksheet. I've emailed that to your mum and dad. So if you don't have that already, then it'll be in their email and they can print that out for you. We've done these before. Every time we do a sight word, we do one of these spot and dot worksheets. So you know you need to write your name, like the big school, uppercase and then lowercase. There's mine, Mrs. Hamilton. And you know you're going to write in the middle of that look word, and then you're going to trace that look and trace that look. And then you're going to write your own look. 1, 2, 2 looks. And then down below, you know what to do here. We've done this so many times. You need to find the sight word look. And when you find the sight word look, you're supposed to dot it. But I don't have dot markers, just like Mrs. Garcia doesn't have dot markers at home. I don't. If you do, then lucky you. Then you can do it with dot markers, but I coloured mine in with a crayon. And I haven't found them all. You'll have to keep looking and see how many looks you find. And when you think you have them all, count them all up and tell mum or dad how many you've counted and see if you've got them right. I don't know how many there are, so maybe you can let me know. Okay, so that's the worksheet, and that's a very quick explanation. I want you to look at something that Mrs. Sumner did. Mrs. Sumner is very crafty, and she has come up with a really cool craft to make. Oops. Craft to make. Can you see that? Can you see how she's done that? What is that? That's the letter X, our letter of the week, and she's made it look like an X-ray. Can you see? What are those things in the middle? Those are Q-tips. So hopefully you guys have Q-tips at home. There's one. I have lots in my house. So hopefully you have some in your house. If you don't, then all you have to do is draw the bones in. You could just get a crayon and draw some bones. So how do you think she did this? I think you can figure it out. She traced around her arm and her hands. So that's what you guys are going to do. You're going to get a crayon and you're going to trace around your arm and your fingers on one arm and then do it on the other arm. Just crossing it over to make the X. You see there? Big line down, and then you can fill it in with your Q-tips, or you can draw the bones, whatever you want to do. And I thought I'd show you tracing around my hand. I couldn't show you how to make this because I couldn't hold up the clipboard at the same time. It would fall down, and it might be funny, but it wouldn't show you what to do. So I'm going to just trace around one of my hands to show you how to do it. I think we've done this before in enrichment. So let me show you. I've got one of my little whiteboards here. I'm going to trace around it with orange. So all you're going to do is put your arm on the paper that you have. It can be coloured paper, it can be plain paper. And then, let me see if I can do it like this. You're going to trace around your arm and your hand. I'm just going to do my hand because my board isn't big enough. Just like this. So spread your fingers out so you can see your hand. You see how I've done it like that? I've spread my fingers out. And then obviously your arm's going to go down there, but this board isn't big enough. So you just need to get a crayon and put your arm on the paper. Let me show you one I did before. Oh, that's my arm. Can you believe it? That's my arm and my hand, like that. So you're going to do that with one hand, and then you're going to switch over and do a hand on this side. You're going to trace around your hand and arm on that side, and you'll make the X. And then what you have to do is you have to fill it in. Like I said before, you can get some Q-tips like this, like Mrs. Sumner did, and glue them on. or you can just draw some bones. You can draw some bones yourself. So anyway, I thought that was a really cool little craft project that Mrs. Sumner thought up. You can see they're all of the fingers and the thumb, the 4 fingers, and there's the thumb. Really cool. She's got all the bones in there. So why don't you make your own X-ray by tracing your hands and your arms and filling it in. And we have to thank Mrs. Sumner for that because that's a very cool craft. Okay, boys and girls, that's it for now. I will see you later. Bye.